Here are 7 of the worst SUVs that bring problems and 3 of the most reliable SUVs that stand out for long-term dependability, making this the list of what to avoid and what to buy. Number 7. A close review of official filings reveals a safety recall affecting select 2025 Grand Cherokee 4xe models due to an internal defect in the high-voltage battery pack, which raises fire risk while driving or when stationary. The remedy involves a software update to the battery control module, with full pack replacement only if the issue persists. No evidence appears of burnouts or highway shutdowns beyond the recall scope, though drivers have reported sporadic sudden power dropouts, sometimes requiring a tow to clear warning messages. Cold temperature testing in owner forums indicates that in sub-freezing conditions, the hybrid system may default to gasoline-only mode initially, delaying electric engagement and triggering confusing alerts, reducing efficiency during short trips. Such transitions appear closely tied to thermal management logic, not hardware failure. Response times for updated parts vary. Some owners received updates within weeks, while others waited several months for battery control modules or completed pack replacements. Number 6. BMW's X5 xDrive 40 delivers on performance, but its complex systems have triggered ongoing frustration. Reports point to occasional hesitations during gear shifts, especially when cold, resulting in jarring or delayed acceleration. These behaviors often trace back to transmission software issues or low fluid levels, and while some drivers find temporary relief through updated software or fluid changes, persistent problems suggest deeper mechanical wear. The infotainment system introduces its own layer of uncertainty. Screen freezes, abrupt reboots, and sluggish touch response have become a recurring theme among owners, even after software updates or restarts. In certain cases, instrument clusters and heads-up displays go dark mid-drive, only returning after part replacement or lengthy dealership visits. Electrical drains contribute another headache. Rapid battery drain connected to parasitic draws, possibly from content-heavy systems, leave some drivers stranded unexpectedly. Air suspension, prized for its smooth ride, has shown vulnerabilities too. Premature wear and component failure have led to a rougher ride as early as 50,000 miles. A few of these experiences echo through owner communities. One driver described sudden shutdowns on highway drives that eventually required service assistance after no clear diagnosis. Another lamented repeated reboot cycles and glitching screens in a model with just over 10,000 miles. BMW builds a capable luxury SUV, but the X5 xDrive 40 struggled with unpredictability in shifting, infotainment stability, battery reliability, and suspension durability, making ownership a balancing act between delight and inconvenience. Number 5. The redesigned Nissan Pathfinder introduced a new 9-speed automatic transmission in 2022 to replace the older CVT, yet frustration replaced relief for many owners. Unexpected performance hiccups, such as delayed gear engagement from a stop or hesitant acceleration in daily driving, became common complaints, attributed not to mechanical failure, but to software calibration shortfalls alone, and not always fully remedied through reprogramming. Several owner reports describe unsettling moments when the vehicle unexpectedly dropped into neutral while driving, leaving them stranded until a restart restored operation. Others detail hesitation and stuttering during acceleration that improved slightly with sport mode or an ECU update, yet persisted as an annoyance in daily use. Beyond shifting quirks, the infotainment system introduced its own layer of uncertainty. Lockups, screen freezes, and unresponsive navigation have all been documented, even after scheduled software updates. Ford Explorer. The 2024 Explorer's 2.3-liter EcoBoost engine raises serious concerns among owners over gradual coolant loss and internal intrusion that avoid obvious external leaks. Even after repeated inspections and pressure checks, pools of coolant vanish without explanation. No steam, no visible drips, just steady disappearance. One owner described a week-long drop in coolant levels with no visual leaks, oil that remained clear, and no overheated symptoms, deepening the mystery. Then there's the EcoBoost engine defect, colloquially known as EcoBoom. Owners and technicians point to design vulnerabilities where coolant seeps into cylinder chambers, leading to misfire codes or full engine failure, especially in the early generation Explorer engines. Owners noted needing engine replacement after rings of damage formed without warning, sometimes leaving them financially strained by $6,000 to $10,000 repair estimates. Meanwhile, software glitches emerge throughout the driving experience. Erratic engine temperature warnings can send the Explorer into limp mode, even when coolant levels appear normal and the engine feels cool to the touch, triggering unexpected downtime. One driver noted warning lights lit up while barely driving, leading to code-reading checks and sensor replacements that took weeks. Another reported transmission cooler leaks, contaminating the antifreeze with sludgy fluid, prompting multiple fluid changes and part replacements under warranty. Number 3. Jaguar F-Pace SVR. The Jaguar F-Pace SVR presents itself as a high-performance luxury SUV that blends speed with elegance, but reliability records tell a very different story. The model is equipped with a supercharged V8 engine capable of producing over 500 horsepower, a specification that highlights performance on the road. However, ownership experiences consistently reveal a pattern of failures that compromise its dependability. Electrical issues dominate the list of complaints, with the infotainment system prone to freezing, rebooting mid-drive, or refusing to respond altogether. Bluetooth pairing frequently disconnects, navigation accuracy falters, and in some cases, complete blackouts of the display leave critical controls inaccessible. These are not isolated frustrations, but recurring incidents reported across different production years. Beyond electronics, mechanical problems affect core performance. Timing chain failures in certain engines have been documented, and such faults can lead to extensive engine damage that requires full replacement. Turbocharger wear in higher mileage models is another recurring issue, resulting in sudden loss of power and costly repairs. Water pump malfunctions have also been flagged, increasing the risk of overheating. Multiple cases of wheel bearing wear, suspension component breakdowns, and repeated replacements of balance shafts have been highlighted by owners. In serious cases, steering motor housing cracks caused total steering loss, with repairs estimated at thousands and long delays due to part shortages. These patterns demonstrate that while the F-Pace SVR delivers raw acceleration and cornering capabilities, it has structural weaknesses in build quality and long-term durability. Reports from service centers confirm that repeated faults often reoccur even after replacement, raising concerns about overall engineering reliability. Number 2. Mercedes-Benz GLE 450. The Mercedes-Benz GLE 450 is designed for status and refinement within the mid-size luxury SUV category, offering a blend of advanced driver assistance technology, strong six-cylinder performance, and a premium cabin environment. However, reliability analysis consistently reveals vulnerabilities that prevent this model from being a dependable long-term choice. Large-scale recalls have raised widespread concern, including a recall affecting over 116,000 GLE and GLS models produced between 2019 and 2024 due to a loose ground connection within the 48-volt electrical system. This defect created a potential fire hazard that placed owners and passengers at direct risk. Additional recalls involving nearly 260,000 vehicles globally highlighted faults in transmission control software, which in certain cases triggered unexpected engine stalls during driving conditions. Individual ownership accounts add further evidence of chronic reliability problems. In one instance, a GLE 450 produced in 2022 experienced persistent windshield wiper malfunctions that multiple dealership visits failed to resolve. Another widely reported problem involved a 2024 GLE 450 plug-in hybrid, where the hood latch alarm system activated erroneously shortly after purchase. The malfunction escalated further when the hood unlatched while driving. These types of faults highlight weaknesses in both quality control and long-term dependability. Additional concerns center on electronic systems that underpin the vehicle's luxury identity. Infotainment software freezes, faulty sensors activating warning lights without actual problems, and driver assistance system failures undermine confidence in the vehicle. The complexity of modern Mercedes technology increases the likelihood of component interaction faults, creating expensive and recurring repair visits. Owners frequently express frustration over inconsistent build quality and frequent mechanical setbacks. Number 1. Range Rover B400. The Range Rover B400 is presented as a luxury SUV with powerful performance options and a reputation for comfort on every terrain. However, historical and current data confirm that reliability remains one of its most critical weaknesses. Industry surveys regularly rank Range Rover near the bottom in dependability, with the B400 carrying forward a pattern of failures across both mechanical and electronic systems. Air suspension failures are among the most frequent complaints. This system, while delivering exceptional ride quality and adjustability, has a high tendency to suffer from leaks or compressor breakdowns. When failure occurs, the suspension system collapses and renders the vehicle unsafe and undrivable until repairs are carried out, often at a cost of several $1,000s. The B400 also faces extensive criticism regarding electrical reliability. Owners consistently report problems with the infotainment system, ranging from frozen screens to full shutdowns of navigation, audio, and control systems. False warning lights are another repeated issue, with systems designed for safety or off-road performance triggering errors even when functioning normally. The level of electronic complexity creates additional failure points, and repairs frequently involve both software reprogramming and costly part replacements. Mechanical concerns add further weight to its reputation. Documented problems include differential and transfer case failures, transmission malfunctions such as harsh shifting, and oil leaks requiring major servicing. Timing system wear has also been noted, raising the risk of long-term engine damage. These issues are not rare or isolated, but appear consistently across owner reports and industry reliability studies. And now for the 3 most reliable SUVs. Number 3. Lexus GX. The Lexus GX has built a reputation for exceptional dependability that few mid-size luxury SUVs can match. Built on a body-on-frame platform shared with Toyota's proven off-road vehicles, the GX combines rugged durability with premium refinement. This design choice is significant because body-on-frame construction is inherently more durable for long-term use, particularly in markets where SUVs are subjected to challenging road conditions. Reliability scores from Consumer Reports, J.D. Power, and other independent surveys consistently place the GX near the very top of its class, with fewer major mechanical complaints compared to competitors. The GX is equipped with an aspirated V8 engine that prioritizes proven engineering over experimental technology. This powertrain has been in use for years with only minor updates, which has allowed manufacturers to resolve early weaknesses and establish a long track record of dependability. Owners regularly report long well beyond 200,000 miles with only routine maintenance. Suspension systems, drivetrain components, and braking systems are also rated highly for durability, reducing the likelihood of costly repairs. Consumer surveys highlight strong owner satisfaction with both reliability and service quality. Repair costs, while slightly higher due to luxury branding, are often offset by reduced frequency of major failures. The GX's combination of rugged build, conservative engineering choices, and consistent reliability ratings make it one of the most dependable luxury SUVs available, especially for those seeking proven long-term performance rather than experimental designs. Number 2. Mazda CX-5. The Mazda CX-5 has emerged as one of the most reliable compact SUVs available, consistently outperforming rivals in long-term dependability studies. Independent surveys from J.D. Power and Consumer Reports rank the CX-5 at or near the top of the compact SUV class in predicted reliability. One of the key reasons is Mazda's emphasis on engineering efficiency without overloading the model with overly complex systems that often lead to failures in competitors. The CX-5 features 4-cylinder engines alongside optional turbocharged versions, both of which have shown strong reliability records. Unlike certain turbocharged engines from other manufacturers that develop long-term problems, such as carbon buildup or premature wear, Mazda's designs have shown consistent performance across multiple model years. Transmission durability is also a strength, with the automatic gearboxes praised for smooth operation and low failure rates compared to dual-clutch alternatives in rival SUVs. Interior and electronics reliability is another area where the CX-5 outperforms many peers. Infotainment systems in competing compact SUVs are often the source of recurring owner complaints, yet the CX-5 system has proven relatively stable, with fewer issues of freezing or random malfunctions. The simplicity of its interface further reduces the risk of software-related faults. Mechanical components such as suspension, steering, and braking systems are also highlighted for durability, with maintenance often limited to standard wear-and-tear items. Long-term ownership studies show the CX-5 frequently lasting beyond 200,000 miles with minimal major repairs. Annual repair cost data indicates that the CX-5 is below the national average for SUVs in both cost and frequency of service. Number 1. Honda CR-V. The Honda CR-V is consistently ranked among the most reliable SUVs worldwide, with decades of data confirming its long-term dependability. As one of the best-selling vehicles in the compact SUV category, the CR-V has built a reputation for offering strong reliability across multiple generations. Industry studies from Consumer Reports all highlight the CR-V as a top performer in predicted reliability, owner satisfaction, and long-term durability. One of the core strengths of the CR-V lies in its powertrain. The four-cylinder engines used across different model years are widely recognized for their longevity, often surpassing 200,000 miles with only routine servicing. Turbocharged variants introduced in recent years have maintained strong performance without major long-term faults, contrasting with several rivals that have struggled with early turbo reliability issues. Honda's continuously variable transmission, while different from traditional automatics, has also proven durable, with relatively few widespread complaints compared to similar transmissions from other brands. The CR-V's simplicity in design extends to its suspension and braking systems, both of which have been engineered for balance between performance and longevity. Owners frequently report that aside from standard maintenance items such as brake pads or tires, major repairs are uncommon even at higher mileage. Electrical reliability is another advantage, as the CR-V has fewer reported cases of recurring electronic malfunctions compared to other compact SUVs filled with complex infotainment systems. Long-term cost of ownership is another area where the CR-V excels. Data from automotive service studies show that average annual repair expenses are well below the category average, with fewer unexpected failures requiring expensive intervention.